Hey guys, Sure Midget here. I'm going to be doing a review and shooting test on the Elite Force OEM S&T Tavor. Now, there's two different versions. This is the one that's marketed through Elite Force, and it's made by S&T. And actually, there's one that's made by Aries, and I think it actually also might be marketed through Elite Force. I think they're both marketed through Elite Force. But this is your budget one. And it costs roughly $150, and the Aries one I think is probably $300, $250 to $350, in between there. It's expensive, and I don't understand why it's so expensive. So this is your cheapest base. Is it worth $150? I'd say so, honestly, because Elite Force does a lot of cheaper stuff. They license a lot of cheaper stuff, like the Aries or the S&T Tavor, and then they also do like the SRC MP5. I bought that version of the MP5 for my DSG build, and it's budget. So they make good budget guns, but the internals are so-so, and the externals are so-so too. So to start off, the flash hider here, I think it's 14 millimeter. I don't know if it's positive or negative threads. Please don't try to take this off. It has a plastic locking system in the back here where the barrel is actually locked in place, and it's all plastic. And if you torque on it too much, you might break that stuff in the back. So please just paint this black and call it a day, or don't paint it black, keep it orange, or take the whole barrel system out, put the barrel in a vise, and then take the flash hider off. That is a lot of work, though, to get the barrel system out. It's a lot of work to do anything on this gun, even get the hop-up out. You have to take the whole gun apart. So, on the front here, you have your, standard Tavor handguard. There's a button here to get to the battery compartment. So you push that in and you can slide it off. You got plenty of battery storage in here. You can fit a brick 9.6, a nunchuck 9.6. You can fit a nunchuck 7.4, you can fit a nunchuck 11.1, a stick 11.1, okay, so even the stick, it'll fit, then a nunchuck 11.1, and it'll fit up to a 1200 milliamp. This is a 1200, and it's the length, 1200 milliamp is the length, and so you can't fit more than 1200 milliamp. You should probably be able to fit like a 1500 brick. A 1500 brick 7.4 and 11.1 should fit in here. It looks like there's enough space. The 11.1 will probably be tight, but a 7.4 will fit in here perfectly. Now, if you're getting this gun and it's stock, you could use an 11.1 if you want, but a 7.4 is probably your best bet if you want longevity. If you don't care, and when you break it, you know a tech that knows what they're doing, throw an 11.1 in here and have some fun. It is Tamiya, of course. You have a charging handle up here, which can be switched to the right side. It's on the left right now. You pull it back, it springs forward, but the bolt locks back, so you can see your hop-up. And then the bolt locks right here. So pretty cool, pretty realistic. The front sight here is just retarded, and the back sight too. They're plastic. They lock into place, but it can easily be bumped, and it's not even worth aiming down. The front one swivels out of the way. So I would recommend making use of the rail on the top. It is plastic, but you could put like a holographic would be nice on here, or like a T1 even. But if you're going to do a magnification optic, it's probably not going to be the best because of how far back your cheek is when you go to aim in. So if you can find a magnified optic with the right eye relief, go ahead, but I think it's going to be hard to find one that's going to work for you. Unless you put your head like way close, but even then, like, you're not shouldering it properly. I don't care for the Tavor, the design. It's just the back of it is so long. Look how long it is. The FAMAS stops like right here, and the same thing with the AUG. It's a lot shorter in the back, so you can pull your head closer to the rail. Although this rail is further back than, like, say, the AUG rail. The FAMAS rail is actually about right here, plus it's shorter in the back. But that's really besides the point. I don't really care for it. It's back heavy too. So, select our switch here. Forward is safe. Semi is going to be R, and then A is full auto. It's pretty crisp selector switch. It clicks, but when you go into safe, there's like something that like kind of jams up a little bit, so you have to like, you know what I mean? You have to make sure you click it. I don't know, it's just the way it is. That's how it was before I opened it too. It does move on the other side, which is pretty cool, so you can tell what position you're in. You have some venting holes. You got an ambi mag catch right here. Ambi bolt lock. Okay. Again with the bolt lock. And the hop-up in there is a plastic hop-up unit. It's like a wheel, like a standard M4, so it's just a basic wheel. It hops up to .28. I did try .28s, and it can hop .28s. Other than that, I'd stick with .2s or 2.5 in this specific gun. Out of the box, I'm not sure. It shoots probably about 360. It currently shoots about 370, 365, and that is with Sorbo. So I improved the compression with the new piston head. Plus with Sorbo, you lose like maybe 5 FPS, but we got it back because the compression is better. It is a full cylinder too. It does have a QD spring guide in the back here. You take the butt plate off. There's 2 screws to get the butt plate off, and there's a QD spring system. So the one that's in here is probably a 110, probably a 120. Either one of those, maybe in between a 115. Just some random spring that S&T makes. S&T, the internals on here, piston head, spring, everything is just basic gears. It does have a micro switch. The motor's basic. Everything is just straight up basic. I put a Cyma middle rack piston in here with the Cyma piston head. It's a complete unit. A Sorbo pad, so it's a little bit quieter, plus I did angle of engagement. And then I lubed it all up because it was very dry. And then a ZCI balanced motor, okay? It has enough torque to it. The ZCI balances are pretty dang torquey. This is the short type. It's actually the only ones that they have in stock. Brill and Clandestine has had them out of stock for a month, but the short type are in stock. So thankfully this was a short type. It shoots about 25 BBs a second on full auto, and that's with the stock gear set. So that's pretty good. If we put like a 12-to-1 set in here, I'd probably shoot like 33. But at that point, yeah, feeding might be iffy. I am going to be shooting with the Lunex flash mag, so this will feed for sure. Other than that, I mean, there's really nothing else to say. We're just going to go ahead and shoot it. So I'm going to shoot it with a 20 to 40C 11.1. I'm going to tell him to get like a 15 to 25 because the 40 is a little bit high, too high discharge. On a full charge, it sometimes overspins and shoots twice, but you'll see on the shooting test it's like occasionally. It might not even do it on this video. So there's that. So semi-auto. As you can see, I hope you can hear it pre-cocks. That's why there's this weird sound back in the back. You hear that weird sound in the back? That's because the air latch, the piston's being pulled back, and the air latch is catching it. That's that weird sound. So we're gonna go ahead and shoot it. Magazine fits in the mag well nicely, but it kind of wobbles a little bit. Yeah, but this one did feed 100%. Alright, so let's go ahead and shoot it. These are .2s. It shoots 370 with the .2. I counted it yesterday. The lowest shot was like 365. You can see the reset is forever. It fires right there, and it still didn't reset. You have to let the trigger pretty much go all the way forward. And see it's overspinning now? Let me just go to full auto and just do full auto. This would be a great outdoor gun, full auto. So as you can see, you could not do that stock. Bet. On full auto, hold the trigger down for that long. or if you could, it would be doing damage to the piston. But it's not doing any damage to the gun whatsoever. This gun can handle that because it's upgraded. It's really all thanks to the metal rack piston, because that's what plastic piston strip when you use full auto like that. That is semi-auto. So it's pretty nice on semi-auto. See, the gun just wants to slip down because of the weight. I don't like that at all. I don't like it at all. Okay, I'm gonna turn the hopper up. I recommend using .25s in this particular gun. But for indoor, this is a perfect gun. Alright, I'm going to do another burst on full auto. So as you can see, it shoots pretty incredibly nice. The range is probably about 150 feet. It's not like amazing or anything, but the rate of fire is perfect. So again, it shoots about 25 BBs a second with this battery, which is pretty incredible with the stock gear set, honestly. And shooting 370 FPS, so it's somewhat normal, especially for a full cylinder and the barrel length, but it's not a tight bore. These S&T barrels are not very good. But if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you will watch the next one. See you guys.